Am I the whole for exposing my dad's possible affair with my aunt? I never wanted to be in this position. I don't even know if I did the right thing, but I couldn't keep pretending nothing was wrong. It started when my dad and my Aunt Elle went out of town at the same time. I thought it was a coincidence until I found a hotel receipt in his car. The location didn't match where he said he was going for work. I told myself I was overthinking, but something about it didn't sit right with me. The more I thought about it, the more uneasy I felt. I didn't want to accuse him without knowing the truth, but I also couldn't ignore it. So, I confronted him. I didn't mention Elle, I just showed him the receipt and asked why he was there. His reaction was immediate. He got defensive, almost angry, and told me I was crazy for even suggesting he'd betray our family. He warned me not to tell my mom and insisted I was overreacting and making things up in my head. That should have reassured me, but it didn't. Instead, things only got stranger. Elle, who had always been around, stopping by after work, hanging out with me, treating me like a second daughter, suddenly started avoiding me. She barely came over anymore, barely picked up my calls. I hadn't even said anything to her, yet she was acting like she had something to hide. It made me feel even worse, like I was the one doing something wrong by noticing it. I couldn't carry the weight of it anymore, so I told my mom everything, the hotel receipt, my suspicions, and all the weird behavior that followed. She just sat there and listened. She didn't ask questions, didn't cry, didn't even react. I thought maybe she'd be angry or upset, but she just stayed silent. And now, everything feels different. My dad barely acknowledges me. My mom moves through the house like a ghost, saying nothing. The air in our home is thick with something unspoken, something heavy. Elle is still avoiding me. I keep wondering if I made a mistake. Maybe I should have stayed quiet. Maybe I should have kept pretending nothing was wrong. But if what I think is true, then my dad and Elle didn't just betray my mom, they betrayed me too. I love them both, and now everything feels ruined.